Abhigyan, you were talking about the casteism. So, it's my opinion. You are a big journalist in India. How much media is responsible to rise of the casteism in India? Because if we are talking about the psephology. You worked 25 years in that media house where the big psephologist, Mr. Roy, is there. So even we are talking about the different caste. This is the vote bank. This is the caste. This is the caste from this place, and that just because of the caste exploitation through media. Everybody in either political parties or people, they are looking forward that for the selection of the candidates.
To get a chunk from there.
Yeah. So, what do you think? How much media is responsible to rise up the caste in India?
I wouldn't say media is responsible for a lot of wrongs in India. There's no doubt about that. And I'm no great advocate of the media right now. I'm very blunt about it. I've been on record saying that television news channels should shut down for the larger sake of democracy.
And Abhigyan, a television person is asking a television person the same question.
Yeah, that's okay. That's fair enough. But my point is this. You are saying that when you do the numbers, which is psephology, you minutely identify and project the caste equations. As a result of that, you in your own way are equally casteist and promoting casteism. That's your question?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me give you an answer to this. No. What is happening is because that is the political reality which you have to reflect through numbers. It's a political reality. It's not a reality set by the media. It's a political reality that you have to...
But earlier it was not.
So you have, no, one second. Get the point. It's a political reality that you have to reflect to the numbers. The pocketing of those numbers become more dominant. In a vote bank. So when you say that you're looking at the Kammas shift in Karnataka, or so many other factors, or the Marathas, the way they would go. So it's impossible then to do your numbers when you don't look at the minutiae. So I would not say media per se, and of course pollsters get it wrong. Psephology has been terribly discredited in India, like the media. But I would not entirely hold media responsible for highlighting it, because the underlying factor is already the casteist politics which has created the base. And therefore you have to go and identify that. And therefore you have to go and talk about it. And one point I must make, this was the longest thought and debate that I went through while writing this book. Do I write 2 chapters on caste, and as bluntly as possible? Will I also not be equally guilty of the question Anuranjan ji is asking? Not just that, I went a step ahead and first time wrote about how crime is also casteist and its uniqueness.
Yes, it is.
In UP. UP and Bihar both, but obviously this book is on UP. So I mustered up that courage that yes, I will face criticism. I'm open to it. But then I can't write a book on UP without the key reality. So that was my way of looking at it. But I also had the same questions, Anuranjan, in my mind as you have. That am I actually going to be a contributor to the darkness? Or will I actually turn the page around and say, okay, let's look at some light? There's a way out.